All right, guys. All right, how are you? Welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about, those nasty little buggers, head lice, okay? And they are nasty, right? So just to give you kind of a background, the last week of school, my daughter was out of school the last week and a half. But right before she got out of school, we got notification that head lice had been going around. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I had never seen head lice, so I didn't really know what to expect. My expectations was that the head lice kind of looked like ticks, and they were about the size of a tick. And so when my daughter got home from school and I'm checking her hair, and I'm expecting to see something the size of a tick in her hair, and I don't see it. And so I'm like, oh, well, she's good. She's clean. You go back to school, baby. All them other kids are dirty, because that's the connotation that I had in my head. Like, you only get head lice if you're not, hygienic. Well, put my foot in my mouth, and I have learned a lot in the last couple days, right? So, but I saw these little white things in her hair, and I honestly thought that it was dandruff. I thought it was dandruff, guys, and so I did not think anything about it. And so, my daughter was having some health issues, and we had to go to urgent care, and we had to go leave urgent care and rush to the emergency room. Like, so we were dealing with all of that. And then, she was telling me the other day, she's like, Mommy, my head itches really bad. And she told my husband, she's like, Daddy, my head itches. And I was like, okay, well, look, even though I just washed her hair, and she has locks in her hair, guys. This is the main reason why I'm making this video, because I couldn't find any information on any concrete information on how to treat head lice for someone who has locks, okay? And so I was like, okay, well, let me see what I can find and piecemeal something together, because I know some of the recommendations, like you could take a hot blow dryer to the hair, and that kind of dehydrates them and they fall out. Like, that's just not going to work for my daughter. My daughter is on the Autism Spectrum. I'm rocking my Mama Bear shirt, okay? Blow dryer, that sound is not going to work for my daughter, okay, being on the spectrum. And so, and she's not going to do harsh chemicals, that's just a personal choice for us. And I know if it's something medicated that's going to tingle or sting, like, we can't do that. That's just not going to work for us. I'm like, oh my gosh, so what am I going to do? And so I found a forum. It's an old forum, but talked about kind of locks and how to treat lice with locks, okay? So my daughter's locks, guys, in the back, they come just below this area, and in their front, they're like to here, okay? So they're, I guess, medium length, short to medium length. And it's been a while since I had retightened, so I was like, well, let me wash her scalp, okay, and give it a good moisturizer, and that should help with the itching, because we didn't know that she had head lice. And so as I'm retightening her hair yesterday, and I was like, oh, okay, what's all these flakes? So I picked one up, and I kind of held it to the light, and I was like, what is that? Is that a, dandruff flake? And then I saw it. That joker had a head and some legs. And I just picked this little white speck up off my daughter's hair. And I said, oh, I guess we done with retightening, That's what it was. All those little white specks. It's a lice. And I guess those are the nits, the itty bitty ones. And, yeah, that sucked. So we went out to the store. My husband came home for lunch. I was like, baby, she got head lice. So he came home early and took the car and went out to the store, and I picked up some products. After reading, like, what can I do? And there's like all these crazy things. The two things that kept being repeated that people have said they had results with, you know, in terms of getting lice out of locks, was the tea tree oil. You guys can see that, and I'll add a picture at the end, guys. The tea tree oil, okay, and the sesame oil. Okay, so I take that and I 50-50 mix, okay, and I put it in my spray bottle and I saturated her hair with it, okay, root to tip and scalp. Get it all, guys. If you have locks on your kids or on you, to root to tip, do all of your hair, because we know with locks, they're because of the nature of the hair, you know, being intertwined, and you can get those nits, you know, in those little crevices. So you want to soak it all. You want it like running down your face, not in your eyes, but you want it down the face, okay? You want to make sure you get everything that you possibly can, and then wrap it up. So you see I have a cap on because we kind of figured that if my daughter had it, and the nature of our family, we pretty much share everything. And then yesterday morning, before we found out that she had lice, like, we had all the kids in the bed with us. So I was like, oh, I guess we're stripping down all the beds this morning. But my husband had asked me to cut my hair, because, you know, and I was like, okay, well, it's not a big deal. It's just hair. And so when I went to cut my hair, and I'm looking, and I just cut my hair, guys, like right before I did this video. And I'm looking at my hair, and guess what I see? Nits everywhere. And I'm like, no wonder my hair's been itchy. Oh my gosh. And I wish, honestly, I could show you, because you're not going to be able to really see it. So that's my hair. Cut my hair off. Nits. It was almost kind of like in this section here, guys, of my head. It was where they were mostly concentrated. Yeah, Mama got them too. And so we're going to go through everybody in the family and make sure everybody is, you know, sprayed down and wrapped up. But I'm telling you guys this because, you know, I just found it really difficult to find concrete answers on what to use for my daughter and her locks. I just did not know, and I knew I didn't want to do harsh chemicals on her hair. And so the tea tree and the sesame, guys, and the sesame stinks. My daughter calls it skunk, okay? She says that she has skunk tree in her hair, okay? It's very heavy. The tea tree is not a bad smell, but the sesame is really heavy. But, so you don't want to spray your hair down and then, you know, try to go out on a date and look cute, because you're going to look cute, but you ain't going to smell cute. So you want to do this when you home, okay? And you're not going back out. Saturate your hair, okay? Because this is what I did with my daughter. I saturated her hair and wrapped it up. And I just didn't let her go play, okay? Just keep it wrapped up, let her go play. And then after a couple hours, you know, I was able, one lice, I don't know what the singular form is, but one little bugger fell out, dead. And then I set her down in the bathroom, and I went through her scalp, and I probably pulled out about another 10 or 12. Dead. Okay? Nasty. Nasty. Full-grown adult size ones. Dead. So what I did was I resaturated her, wrapped her back up, kept her in the wrap, pretty much from like 5 or 6 o'clock yesterday evening, guys, all the way through to this morning. And probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, once everybody was up, we took her, my husband and I took her, we, you know, bent her down over the tub, and at first I was trying to see if I saw any more dead ones in her hair, and I really didn't see any, like the big ones that I pulled out yesterday. Didn't see any, but what we did is I take it, you know how you just kind of toss your hair, so I did that to her over our bright white tub. And let me tell you, when I got finished her hair, my tub was not bright white anymore. Dead mites. I know I'm calling them mites, guys, because I don't know, what the true proper, singular plural terminology is, but dead little buggers that have come out of her hair. Okay? Just speckled my tub. And as nasty as it is, and as unpleasant of a topic as this is, guys, I'm telling you this because it worked. It worked. Okay? You can look around. You can buy all that crazy, heavy medicated stuff. This is a natural insect killer. It's a natural insect killer. Okay? Your ingredient is one thing and one thing only. Got that? This one here. You see that? What's your ingredients? 2 things. Vitamin E and sesame oil. That's all I put in her hair. Vitamin E, sesame oil, and Melaleuca, which is the tea tree oil. Sprayed her hair, saturated, put a cap on it, overnight. And when I came back and we shook her out over the tub, dead bugs. Look, check the bed, dead bugs. It works. It's not pleasant, it's not pretty, but it works. So if you're looking for something that's not a harsh chemical combination for your hair that you can use on your locks, that's more on the natural side, guys, that works with killing head lice, this is the way to go. Okay? It stinks. It stinks to high heaven. Okay? I did my hair, so you can see. I cut my hair off. Okay? This is not a style. I know I got black towel in the background, so you can't really see. It's not any type of style. I just cut it with some scissors, guys. Yeah, so I don't even know how I had this thing on. That's probably the back. I'm gonna literally let that marinate. Let it marinate, and then come back, guys, in the morning and whoosh, and watch them suckers fall, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you the pictures, and I'll do another post in case you missed it the first 6 or 7 times of the product that I'm using in my hair. Saturate, let it marinate, and then come back and wash it out. And what we're going to do, because this is the weekend, is Monday I will probably go back through everybody's hair in the family, because we're all doing it. Again, we're in each other's beds, we sleep in there with the kids because, I need someone to sleep in with me tonight. So we're always in the bed. So whatever one person has, it always goes through the whole family. But I'll show you what we got, and I'll continue in the next week or so, do a follow-up, and we'll do a resaturation on Monday for everybody, probably Monday and Wednesday, or Monday and Thursday of next week, just to make sure, no new ones hatch, and we can continue to get rid of these nasty little buggers. And they jump! I went to spray my daughter's hair, and there was one on one of her locks, and that joker jumped to another lock to get away from the spray. These jokers are going down. They are not living in this household, okay? At least not anymore. They're getting evicted this weekend. Alright, guys. So that's it. Woo! Hello, madness. But I hope this helps. I really do. And I'll share with you pictures that I've taken. Okay, guys? And so pass this on to anyone else who's looking for a more natural solution on how to kill lice, okay, with locks. Yeah, lice with locks. Isn't that fun? You still kind of got to go through the roots and make sure you get all the dead ones out, and we still have to do that with our daughter. But if you want to at least get them dead, all right, guys. Whew. Like, comment, subscribe, and y'all need to share this one, because I'm telling you, it was hard finding some information. So I'm doing this for y'all, okay? See you in the next video. All right? Bye.